Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grab your beverage. I know it's still morning. It's almost 11, but cut me some slack. It's still morning Eastern time, and if you're on the West Coast, it's definitely still morning. And if you're over in Europe, good golly, Miss Molly, I never get on early enough for you to be in your morning. Because I would have to get on at what, like 6 a.m.? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that would be a good idea. Grab your beverage. Yes, I'm using the New Mexico cup today. It's the one that I got when I moved my daughter from Austin, Texas to LA. And I'm thinking about her today. So cheers. Whatever you're drinking, whatever time you're seeing this, no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. So, I have a question for you. How are you with keeping your promises to yourself? Because I got to tell you, there's a story. There's always a story, right? There's always a story behind it. So I made a promise to myself that we're very blessed, and we have an infrared sauna in our house. And it's really good. It's good for so many health issues and for your skin and everything else, right? But I just don't use it very much. And so I made the commitment to myself to do 30 minutes 3 times a week. From lucky if I do it 3 times or 4 times a year to doing a sauna 3 times a week. Now, how have I done? Well, hey girl, how you doing, Rhonda? Cheers. Terrific Tuesday to you. How have I done? I'm on week 3 of doing this sauna three times a week. And I've actually hijacked my husband to do some sessions with me. So it's nice, right? When we do it together, as we're just profusely sweating. It's 140 some degrees in there. It's toasty. And I'm keeping that promise to myself. I've made it 3 weeks. And it needs to go a little longer before it becomes a habit or a consistency, right? I'm gonna take the pooch out in a minute. Have a great walk. It's very humid. It's very humid out by me because it poured all night long. And so it's sticky out. So I got my walk in, I showered, and then I felt really motivated to do some work. I shot some videos. If you don't know, I do Wisdom Wednesday every Wednesday. I shoot a video sharing a little bit of wisdom that helps you get over the hump and on with the rest of your week. It's a perspective change. It's a reminder. It's a little bit of wisdom nugget. And I attempt to film them in the beginning of the month so that my assistant has them to put up later. And so I filmed one today. It was a good one. You'll have to wait. If you don't get my newsletter, it's a video. It's less than 2 minutes. I actually ran into somebody the other day at a networking thing, and she goes, out of all the emails I get, every Wednesday I look for your video newsletter because it's just a little bit of sunshine in my day, and it really helps refocus my attention and change my perspective. So if you want the newsletter delivered to your inbox, just put newsletter and I'll reach out to you, or send me a private message. I don't want you to put your email here. So send it to me on Messenger, or put newsletter and I'll reach out to you. I don't spam. I don't do all that crazy crap. I just send you a less than 2 minute video in your email every Wednesday. It was really nice feedback, because I always wonder, does anybody even open these emails? Does anybody even look at these videos? Is it helping anybody? Because good golly, I'm not doing it for me, right? This isn't for me. It's for everybody else. It's to help you out. It's to bring a little ray of sunshine and a perspective mindset shift. So it's good. It's good when I get that not recognition, but that confirmation that it is actually helping people, not wasting my time and wasting my assistant's time putting them up and sending them out, because she still needs to edit them a little bit, just a little bit. She puts in like cute little things and it makes it more entertaining than just sitting here listening to me for a minute. But I realized that as good as I have been over this is the third week of doing my sauna, there's other areas that I just dropped the ball. And when we don't consistently show up for ourselves, what message are we sending to ourselves, right? It's really easy. If you said to me, Amy, I will meet you at the coffee shop at 2, God bless America, I am going to be there, right? I'm going to be there at 2 o'clock, or I'm going to let you know, or I'm going to reschedule, or I'm going to really make an effort to be there because I've made that commitment to you. But when I make the commitment to myself and I'm too tired, I'm not feeling well, I feel bloated, or my back hurts, or I just don't feel like it, it's super easy to blow it off. And I'm not talking about workouts. I'm not even talking about workouts. Doing the 3 days a week sauna. I'm too tired. I don't want to be sweaty. I just did my hair. I have too many things going on in a day. I don't want to be up until midnight doing it and then I got to go to bed sweaty. I don't want to get in the shower. Like, I can easily talk myself out of it. And I'm proud of myself that I haven't. This is my third week of doing it. But I realize I don't do it 100% of the time with 100% of my stuff. So what am I not keeping my commitment to myself about? Well, my doctor keeps telling me that I need to get my fanny in bed at like 9:30, 9:45. I'm going to be honest, it is definitely a struggle. I like to relax. I like to unwind. I don't feel like I get enough time in the evening to do that. I have attempted to eat earlier, because typically I eat at about 7, and I do all I can to finish work, to make dinner, to eat earlier so that I have more time in my evening, because goodness gracious, ending my night at 9:30 is so freaking early. To me, that feels like 7 o'clock. Like, there's so much left in my day. Whether that's I want to do my puzzle, I want to catch up with people, I want to watch the show that I'm hooked on, which I'm watching Younger on Netflix. If you've watched it, I guess it's an older show, but it's done by the same guy who did Sex and the City. Or Emily in Paris. And it's a cute show. It's a really cute show. And it's got 7 seasons. I'm going to be very sad when I finish because I'm already on season 6. And they're great because they're only like 20 minutes long. So I can definitely watch like 1 or 2 and sometimes 3, right? But doing that, I just don't feel like I get enough time. And so the deal was to, be asleep by 10. But if I don't take the time by going upstairs at 9:30, I still need to brush my teeth. I still need to wash my face. I still need to, Dunkin', and it takes a hot minute, right? And so just because I go upstairs at 9:30 doesn't mean I'm in bed at 9:30. And then let's say it takes me 15 minutes to brush my teeth, wash my face, put all the different moisturizers and serums and all the stuff that I do. Sometimes we need some, what is that? Physical hygiene. Is that not oral hygiene? It's physical hygiene? No. Personal hygiene. Personal hygiene. You gotta tweeze the eyebrows, or you need to pluck the chin hairs, and sometimes it takes a little time. I don't do it every night, but I do when I find them, and then it's like, oh my gosh, how did they pop up literally overnight. How can you not have a hair on your chin and the next day it be 2 inches long? Like, I don't get it. I truly do not get it. But anyway, getting back to my nighttime thing, it's, even if it's 15 minutes to get ready, right? I can hear my husband's alarm going off for his tea. So I'm going to do him a favor and I'm going to take it off. Oh, let's see how I'm going to do this. He is taking care of the plumber. Now, this is what happens sometimes, right? You know, I'm doing my live. The plumber is upstairs because our shower is backing up. And then his alarm is going off. I can hear it. His alarm is going off to take the tea bags out of the pot because he is making tea. So now we're trying to help each other out, has each other's back. There, the timer's off. Okay, so getting back to my nighttime thing. This is what you get when you do live. You know, this is life. This is life. This is live. This is really what it's all about. I made the commitment to you, and I show up every day. No matter what, I show up every day, 5 days a week. But when it's the commitment to get into bed early, I'm quick to break that commitment. Lately, I've stayed up to like midnight. I've stayed up to 11, not even. And then the other issue is, even if I get in the right amount of sleep, like let's say I get in 9 hours, I'm not getting into a deep sleep. So I wake up, I'm still tired. And the doctor says it's due to the fact that I haven't given my brain enough time to shift off. It literally is still going. And so it doesn't allow me to get into that really deep, restful sleep. And so she wants me to do like meditations or read a book or do some stretching, you know, disengage my brain, not have it be on social, not have it be on TV, not have it be on all the other things I do, emails and all the other things I do at the last minute. And just kind of breathe for a little bit so that my brain can downshift and turn off. And I don't do that. I literally brush my teeth, fall into bed, say goodnight. I do my nighttime routine in bed that I do every night, which I search for something that went right that day. Because for years, I would always rehash all the things that I did wrong in a day, or things I didn't get to, or things I wish I had done better. And that doesn't set you up for a whole lot of positivity the next day. So now I go to sleep and I find one thing that I did right, I said right, I accomplished, and it leads me down a path. And so as I'm drifting off to sleep, I think of all the positive things and all the things I did right. Babe, I took the tea bags out. So it sets me up for more positivity the next day. And that I do religiously. That I can do because it takes me 30 seconds. I literally do that just as I'm drifting off to sleep, which is the best way to do it because it programs our subconscious mind and it sets us up for a really great day the next day. Try it. If you haven't done that before, try that. Instead of rehashing all the things you didn't get to or the things you could have done better or the things you said that weren't right or all of it, and think of the one thing or two things you did right, you said right, you followed through on, you got done, sometimes it was just that I said something nice to my husband instead of being crabby at him. Or sometimes it's like I have been putting off reaching out to a sponsor, and I finally did it. Now, there's a lot of things I didn't do, but, maybe just focusing on the things I did allows me to celebrate my wins and sets me up for more positivity the next day. Ooh, you're watching Outlander? That's a great show. I was really hooked on that. I watched every episode. I think they came out with some new seasons though since I stopped watching. Let's see. I do the three grateful in the AM and PM. Yes, yes, yes. The things that you're grateful for. Remember, you got to feel the gratitude in order to shift the mindset, right? That's the secret sauce. And the thing at the end isn't so much what you're grateful for, but I do the things that I did right. It's almost like a gentle virtual pat on the back. Like instead of beating myself up for all the things I missed or didn't do or did wrong or, whatever. I think about the things I actually did right. Goodness gracious, it's a game changer. So, the reason why I'm coming on is because I really need to make that commitment and fulfill on the commitment. My husband doesn't help. He doesn't help because he's a night owl as well. And with him being in all different time zones, his body clock's all messed up and he doesn't know if it's night or day. And so he has a tendency to stay up late, sometimes until like 2 a.m, not able to sleep. And so that's not helpful for somebody who's supposed to be in bed at 9:30, or he'll come to bed and then he'll turn on a TV because he knows that I can sleep through just about anything once I'm asleep. And that's not good for me either. That's not good for good solid sleep to have a TV going on in the background. So, yeah. I'm coming on to come clean. I'm coming on to be honest. And I'm also coming on to ask you, what commitments have you made to yourself that you haven't fulfilled on? Either A, make some different commitments, or B, fulfill them. Because when I don't, then I don't trust myself. Then my confidence, then my, just starts to falter. And so I'm worth keeping my commitments to. My health is worth keeping my commitments to. And if it was my kids, or it was you, or it was my husband, or my friends, or even a stranger, I would keep those commitments. But so often I ditch them when it comes to myself. So that's my message today. That's my message to myself. That's what I'm going to be working on moving forward. And I've told my husband I have got to get my Fanny in the bed. If I can make the commitment to go upstairs at 9:30, even if it's begrudgingly, and at least get in the bed by 9:45, that is huge progress. That gives me 15 minutes to do some breath work or listen to a meditation or just decompress and have a conversation or stretch, or I don't know. This is new to me, but I'm going to keep that commitment starting today, and I'll report back how that goes, how that impacts how I'm doing. And last night, I didn't really want to do sauna. I didn't. And he wanted to do it with me, and I wanted to just go after dinner and get it done because I didn't have time all day to do it. And he was like, can we just prolong it? Can we wait till after we feed Duncan? So we waited, which pushed back my evening routine, which, yes, I did not get to bed. I got in bed at like 10:20. So I would say I was probably asleep by 11, which is better than midnight, but not nearly as good as 10. So progress, not perfection, from somebody who's a perfectionist, reforming that habit. And I'm going to get better tonight. The goal is to get in bed by 9:45. We'll see how it goes. I'll report back to you tomorrow. Have a totally terrific Tuesday. Fulfill on your promises to yourself because we're worth it, you guys. We are. Don't make promises to yourself you can't fulfill. Like the 3 days a week, that was pushing it for me. I probably should have just said once a week, but I pushed it and I said 3 days a week. And I've kept that commitment to myself. And it might take some time before I see the benefits of that. And I'll let you know how that goes too. This is week 3. I've gotten Monday in. I plan to do it either Wednesday or Thursday, and then I'll do it on Sunday. Or maybe when my daughter's here, she'll join me and we'll do a session on Saturday night. I don't know. But getting one in on the weekend and being flexible with myself has made it a little easier in order to get in the 3 30-minute sessions. I also told myself it doesn't necessarily need to be 30 minutes. So I just said in the sauna 3 times a week. So if for some reason it has to be 10 or 15 minutes, that counts. I said 3 sessions, not 30 minutes. My goal is 30 minutes. And so far, so good. But if it only takes 15 or 20, maybe 10, it's still okay. It's okay. Progress, not perfection. All right, enough. I'm beating a dead horse. I will see you tomorrow. Make it a great one. See ya.